This is DJTech K7 encoder 10. Quite complex name for a simple device. It has two parts. One part is using cassettes to play music, and then the other part is digital, so you can use either SD card or USB and convert cassettes to digital form. You can also play music from cassette, from SD and from USB. There is possibility of recording sound into the SD or USB. There's two microphones, and there's also a line in, so you can record from the external source, again only to the SD and USB. The tape is only for playing music or sound. There is no way of recording. There's no recording option. As you can see, there's only play, review, rewind, fast forward, stop, eject and pause. There's no record possibility for the tape. So it's only you can only digitalize. You can only record here on the digital. Here is a speaker. Has two mics, left and right. Line in. Here is the phones, so the sound can be exported from it. Here is the on-off button, and also line out, so we can also have a sound from it going to external amplifier, external devices. It is powered from the mains. Okay, so let's switch it on. It says hello. So operation. Here we select source for playback, SD, USB or tape. With these buttons we control playback. So here is the play, stop, next, previous. There is also confirm button. If you are making selections later, then it is used mainly with a recording button here. This is volume for the speaker here, to control the playback volume through the speaker or through the phones. Here we can control the recording level to avoid clipping, and with this we can select folder info about the file, digital file that is being played or recorded, and here we can activate the repeat function for the playback of the files from SD or USB. And that's more or less it. So let's put our media. I have some recorded files here. Let me try to convert. So here until it clicks. That's SD card, then USB here, and then it starts to play from USB. So I'm going to stop it, and then we also load a tape. So eject. Let's put a tape in. This is a very basic tape player. There is no selection for the different types of tapes. Source. If we select the source, we can go through the card. Then we go to tape, and then we go to USB. And if there finds any tapes, then files, then it will play the first file found. On the digital media, So on the USB it will show the number of folders, so 2 folders and total amount of files, right? There's also mp3 here showed, and USB as a source of sound. And then with the folders you can go basically folder 1, folder 2, right? So it shows the folder number here, number of the first song, right, in the folder. So this is it will play the first song in the first folder, and you can go, as you can see, to the next song, and then it jumped into the second folder, right? So here, so this is like a fast forward for all this. They work together. The previous and next and the folder plus minus work basically together. So it will continuously go cycle through the total through all songs that are recorded on the USB stick. So folder 1 and 2, right? So there's folder 1, song 1, and then you can go through all the songs, and then you can go to folder 2, and it starts on the 6th song. Total number of songs, or total number of audio files on the medium, and then you can go up, and then it will cycle back to folder number 1. So this is folder previous and next. Stop, play, and stop. Info basically just shows the number of folders and the number of songs on the USB. Volume up, down. Maximum volume is 30. Here we go. Or 30, 32. Maybe. And then we have the recording volume, or recording level that is not active at the moment. Repeat, as you can see, it will go into repeat. For the SD card, the controls are exactly the same. You can see 3 folders, 12 songs. And again, folder 1, song 1, folder 2, song starts at song 6. And then folder 3 is song number 12. Okay, so let's play something from the SD card. So here we go. So then it plays. It shows the song number. So it shows the song number and the time, and then if you press audio info, then it will show you the name of the file. So that's the file name. This is not it doesn't show the tag information. Now, if we want to record something, what you're going to do, you need to press record, and then it will flash here, red light, and it will allow you to select the source. So here with the previous and next you select the source, so it will allow you to record from tape, it will allow you to record from microphone, it will allow you to record from the line. Okay, from the line in here at the front here. Right. So once again, record, and here is the source. Right. So let's select tape. Then you confirm here, and then you choose where you want to record. Whether you want to record to the USB or SD. And again, we record with this. We select with the next or previous, right? So here we go, SD or USB, and then if we confirm, and it is recording, right? And then we just play, and as soon as it detects the sound, it starts recording. And here you can see the level. Level is shown as a sort of like green, yellow and red, and you can decide on the, you can increase or decrease the level. So we can go up. You can see, change it to yellow. Okay, it is clipping, it's red, so it's too much. So you can go back. Probably about 20, 25, maybe 26 is probably optimum. You want to be sort of like somewhere between the green and the yellow while recording. Okay, and then if you press info, you can see the recording time and the file name. And then we just sort of like stop recording by selecting this by pressing the stop button. And then if we want to check, we can find whether this was actually, whether it has been recorded. So we go back to the USB, and then we go to folder, and then this should be our file. You should be able to hear it. Here it is. So that's our recorded music from the tape. Recording from the external source is we go again into recording. We select the mic. We'll be recording to USB, and then we just press confirm. We just press confirm.
In fact, it holds the Guinness World Record for being the longest running experiment. This experiment began in 1927 and has been going ever since. It's called the pitch drop experiment, and it was created by Professor Thomas Parnell at the University of Queensland, Australia.
So let's try to see if it was actually recorded. So we go again to USB. It is file 13, so that's the last file we recorded. And here we go.
It holds the Guinness World Record for being the longest running experiment. This experiment began in 1927 and has been going ever since. It's called the pitch drop experiment, and it was created by Professor Thomas Parnell at the University of Queensland, Australia.
And then finally the final recording source is the line. I don't have any line connected at the moment, but obviously the principle is the same. So you select the source, tape, mic or line, and then confirm, and then you select the source, which can be either SD card or USB, depending on where you want to save it to. And that's really it. There's nothing more to show. You cannot edit content of the media here, so you cannot delete files or modify them in any way. This needs to be done in the computer, in the PC. In terms of the tape, there's basic functionality. There is play, and it does have auto stop. Let's rewind, fast forward, and obviously pause. Tape playback, there's nothing else active apart from the source and the volume control here. If you press record, then it will go into again record menu. You can stop to go. It is stop is like go back to the previous more confirm. It's more like okay, and that's it. And then when you switch it off, it will just nicely say goodbye.